I'm Colonel Jack Kelly, Warrior Forge Commander. In this video you're about to see, you're going to highlight a paradigm shift in how we've used the Field Leader Reaction Course in years past out here at LDAC. In the video you'll see me role-playing a regimental cadre member. The AAR process is cadre-led, cadre-facilitated, not cadet-led. The critical component in this process in the FLRC is a regimental cadre member who's going to learn about cadet behaviors, their strengths, their weaknesses as they execute the 12 obstacles at the Field Leader Reaction Course, but it will help inform you about where you might be able to assist them in their improvement as they continue on out here at LDAC the next 20 days beyond the FLRC.
The squad leader conducts his troop leading procedures following receipt of the operations order. The cadre's emphasis should be on the mission statement, the commander's intent, and the individual obstacles, restrictions, and safety considerations.
Ground beneath the bridge is off limits. All squad members and equipment must safely cross the river. 55-gallon drum must be rolled. 2 spotters must be in the pit before and during the execution of this lane. Squad members will begin to physically cross the obstacle. All squad members must contain 4 points of contact over the pit, and the peril does count as 1 point of contact.
In this video you'll see highlights of what I want you to be comfortable with to be able to induce variables into the situation, to create scenarios that force them in a compressed environment to make decisions, to be able to talk about them in the end. In the end, it isn't about completing the obstacle, it's about creating an opportunity to immerse them into a situation to be able to talk about decisions and their leader behavior.
Got it. We're going to put them on loose. Put them on loose right now and then extend it out.
As the cadets negotiated the obstacle, they initially were ahead of schedule. Colonel Kelly introduced 2 variables. First, as the platoon leader, he began asking the squad leader for sit reps and time hacks via FM radio. Second, the squad leader received a frago from Colonel Kelly that decreased his available time and tasked him with moving the fuel barrel another 300 meters beyond the bridge crossing. This new requirement introduced a sense of urgency, resulting in increased stress, and made the squad leader reevaluate his plan and make adjustments.
16 is Charlie 31.
I'm going to need you to come here.
Tango 16, over.
We have the fuel barrel over the bridge. At this point, we're getting personnel across the bridge with their weapons and assault packs.
Okay, once you cross the obstacle, bring your fuel barrel
Sling your weapon.
300 meters to the northeast. Over.
Roger that, Tango 16.
In the AAR process, focus on open-ended questions that will get to learning. There is no right solution in this case. As I've said before, the only wrong answer is a cadet quitting. Then the squad leader, okay? How about somebody from Team Bravo? Tell me what you understood the mission was and what the plan was.
The mission was to resupply Delta Company. We had to cross a gap using only the 2 boards. Our concept was to fasten the 2 boards together using our belts. And then push it out over to span the gap. Once the gap was spanned and the bridge was secure, to get the fuel over first, and then all the packs, rifles, and gear.
As to your subordinate teams, what did you inform them with, and how'd you arrive at that split to utilize your squad in order to negotiate this obstacle?
To task them to different things, sir.
Yeah.
Just typically in the past, if you do something like this on such a small area, you just see a lot of clutter. So sometimes having more people, some of the squad removed from it helps.
How'd that play out?
I thought it played out well. I could have actually used some bodies more effectively. Lieutenant Diaz, stronger body, could have used him on Alpha Team. Whoever
you
would
say
have
you
replaced
could
him with.
have,
I could have, yes, sir.
but you did, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About halfway through
Okay.
the obstacle.
Well, what caused you to pull folks off security?
Just reevaluated.
Reevaluated what?
Reevaluated what was going on the mission, so on the objective, and then realized that he was an asset to our squad and try to use him.
Okay. So I think you initially had a concept. You briefed that concept.
Yes, sir.
May have lacked a little bit of details, but you kind of were fleshing out the details in action, which is okay sometimes. Under this situation, what happened with time?
Ran out of time too quickly.
Okay, right. So all of a sudden now you were thrusted into the problem, right?
Sir.
All right, so you had a plan, you had a concept, you had the division of labor, and then you were up there executing. You just discussed it. Because of time, variable change, you did what to the plan?
Changed it, altered
You
it.
adjusted it, okay? Based on need, based on time, based on your assessment and better understanding of the problem. Okay, good. Somebody else?
Just realized there's a difference between the plan and the concept.
Okay, what is that difference?
Um,
What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Your concept comes first,
Okay.
where he painted the picture, and then the plan comes after, where he lays the details on the individuals who's doing each individual task, breaks it down real simple.
Okay. All right, good. Concept is like commander's intent. Left and right limit, here's kind of what I'm visualizing. You've got to understand to be able to do both those. Once you have understanding, leaders able to visualize, you're able to articulate, describe your commander's intent, and then people are able to develop details. What you see in this video isn't perfect, but it's an example of a way. And I really just want to share with you that I entrust and empower you to get out of the old paradigm of how we've done the Field Leader Reaction course. So hopefully this will encourage you to maximize the opportunity on a very simple tool to observe leader behavior.